Hello everyone, welcome to the Isengard game. Touch would divide and conquer. With the assault on Calenhad, the invasion of Gondor has begun. Also, we have very good view about the Gondorian lands if they would attack me for the time being, because all this is visible due to this watchtower and probably also this fishing boat over here, which is also mine. Probably this as well. Yeah, it's still mine as well. So I have quite a good amount of vision here. So if there's a Gondor army moving, I'll be able to find them, which is really good. Now, first of all, Calenhad we're repairing, and then of course we're building a shrine of Melkor. And you can actually watch this. Apparently this belongs to the Pelennor Fields, so yeah, that's pretty nice. Wait, what's that? About 7? It's 7 concentric tiers cut in the hill, culminating to the citadel at the summit. Okay, that's pretty much... It's about the same material as Ortang, that's what the walls built of. But yeah, our army of Ugluk will slowly start marching forward in order to fight against the armies of Gondor in their core land, mainly Minas Tirith. Now I need to move quickly because as far as I know, Mordor is broken through Caer Andros and many armies are probably beating on Osgiliath and then afterwards to Minas Tirith. So I need to be rather quickly so that I can actually take Minas Tirith before, well, Gondor can take it.
We have
Wait,
completed
Mordor can take it. I'm
an
gonna be
objective.
wrong here, ain't I? I do believe there's another settlement around here somewhere. Like, I'm not sure where it exactly is, but I think it's inside these woods. I'm not certain though, so I will check it out. It's a small settlement, sure, but it's a settlement that could later on recruit me some Uruk-hai, so I will want it as fast as possible. Also, we're marching in Lurtz and Saruman as we speak. They're gonna take a while to get
Get ready
there,
for fighting.
but they should be able to arrive in time just before Ugluk will need reinforcements. Definitely because Ugluk will siege and also being stopped, so he will not be keep moving forward all the time. Also, Mordor is helping out, so it shouldn't be that much of an enemy's let's in turn. There shouldn't be that much of a horrible enemy to fight, so we should be able to stay alive there. If not, I can always retreat if necessary, although I don't want to. Also, I'm forming up an army in Isengard, which is going to be reserved, so either going to be separated to another field of battle, to another corner of my empire, maybe to fight against Mirkwood. Because if I attack Mordor, it is a possibility that the other orc factions will attack me. It's very unlikely that the Misty Mountains and Angmar will attack me. That is very unlikely, but there are 4 factions that could become a threat to me. First of all, stop saying that. First of all, the Eastlings of Ruin could be a threat. They could be the one major threat on the northern borders of Mordor and could be significant enemies if I would go to the Black Gate and beyond. Another enemy could be the Haradrim, which is to the southern of Mordor, and if I would go to the Minas Ithil or Minas Morgul road, whatever you want to call it, and if I would go into Gondor land to Pelagir, they could be a serious problem. Although they should be kept in check by the Dolamrat and all that stuff, they should be kept in check for a certain amount of time. They can't get to me yet. Now the major threat in the beginning when I fight against Mordor is going to be Mirkwood. Mirkwood is rarely close, they even share borders to me, even though their borders are flinter thin and not very powerful. It's just some mountain bailey or a wooden castle, really not that strong. And also Mirkwood is surrounded by Dale, dwarves, elves, Valesmen, so they're not going to have fun as well. The other factions like Umbar, Angmar and Misty Mountains, they're probably not going to get to me at all. They are very unlikely to attack me. Maybe Dunland could rebel, but I find it very unlikely as well, because Dunland is supposed to be more loyal to me than to Mordor, so that should be fine. I don't even think they are part of the evil factions. I'm not sure about that one though. Well, they might be part of the evil factions, but I have to check it out. I actually can check it out if they are a separate faction under the Pope view, isn't it? It's not really a Pope, it's just Sauron, but hey, it does work. This ending turn take a while, because there's still many factions left. I haven't killed off many. Oh, that's no big deal. Whoever it is may be. At a Nazgul? We are at war. Okay. So what? I mean, we haven't lost Saruman, right? Quite a lot of buildings is repaired, that's always good. Calenhad should remain loyal to me for the time being. Yeah, it should be. It will take a while to upgrade, that's for sure, but eventually can upgrade, I guess. We are moving up in the world. We are the 4th strongest faction in the world. Gondor and Mordor probably are ahead of me. Mordor being the strongest, Gondor being weakened. Breland seems to be doing well as well, even though they are contending with Anandwait, but Anandwait has lost a lot of power, it seems. Seems like Anandwait also lost their faction leader,
Yes,
so that's also kind of that's also kind of very
at your
significant.
service, my lord.
I'll send my diplomat over here to talk to Dunedain and Bree,
At once.
just so I can see what the border is with
Continuing
Anandwait,
tomorrow.
and I can see if Anandwait is pressing forward or they're, well, not gaining any advantage. Also, we shall move Saruman forward with his massive strong army, which is actually elite's army. The only thing I'm lacking is trolls, and then afterwards it's basically
No sleeping
the
here!
strongest army I can field.
Pick your feet up!
I know there's, yeah, I knew it.
Kill them all!
Also, there's
Come
a massive,
and get me, you coward!
massive army here of Gondor, which I would love to fight against. It seems to be very basic as far as I know. I can only see, of course, a few units, like the militiamen here. Peacekeepers are pretty good. These Lebanon guardsmen are not that great. The Gondor militiamen, as you can see, they're not the best, but they could do some serious amount of damage to me. And of course, these guys are not that great either. Of course, I cannot see the main army, which is horrible, but there's not a general, so that's already a good start. There's a general here, though, with some pikemen and some turtle guardsmen, which, shouldn't be much to worry about, really. Also a bit of orc already there, so that's always nice. Actually, there's a force over here. Only 2 units, but that's not that worrisome. But it could be a nuisance, let's say it that way. By the way, also Lutz needs to move forward. Apparently they stopped moving forward, which is kind of irritating. Lutz is still 1, 2, 3,
Objective
4
complete!
turns behind, which is significant, and Saruman is still
No sleeping here!
5 to 6 turns behind, so that's fairly significant. Also, our army is growing here. I'm not sure if you can all recruit trolls. That would be nice if I could, but I can't. Still 2 more turns. Need to train these guys. Because why the hell not? And we shall end another turn, and I will cut this turn out. So see you guys. Alright, we are back, and also, you guys, wait, what's that? Realm of Blooders. We might be able to do that actually. We should do that. But actually, I'm going to check out if Dunlet is a separate faction of the Orcs. No, they're not. They are not a separate faction of the Orcs. So, in theory, they could not normally get that. I can actually request a crusade. Who shall I request a crusade? I can do it. Maybe on Minas Tirith. That would be awesome if I could do that. If I could take it in a crusade. I probably should do that. Huh. I will do that later. I will not request it yet, but I want to know what I would gain if I would go to a crusade with one of my forces. I've never done it, so I'm going to be very interested in doing it. I'll probably do it when my army is here, just to, you know, get maybe a benefit out of it. I never know what it will do, so
Come on!
it's worth testing out, I guess.
We have completed an
I'll move
objective!
a little watchtower there, so I can have a very
Objective
good view.
complete!
If there's any Gondor units marching on, I want to know
Listen
it.
up!
I want to know every movement from my lands as we
We
speak.
have completed an objective!
Because this is really putting
Get
me out
ready
of
for
my
fighting.
way, and all my armies
Objective
are in
complete!
the east, basically, of my
Objective
empire, but,
complete!
stop saying that.
No sleeping
And we
here!
shall go after this army of Captain Beardium. Also Maimon of Mayen, or Mayenmen. Mayemen? I don't know how to pronounce that. Is coming out to fight, and also we have this army to worry about. They have quite some cavalry, which shouldn't be that much of an issue. We do have some catapult, which is pretty much dead weight, but if my catapult could get some good hits in, this could be very good. The infantry line is very, very solid. Lots of infantry. They only have 3 units of infantry, and they have about 4 units of cavalry. So most of it is infantry, which is good, and most of it is militia, which is not that good comparison. I should be able to kill these guys fairly easy. I'm not too sure how well I can kill them. My infantry is basically stronger than theirs, and my range build's also better. The only thing that worries me is their cavalry. However, I can counter that by putting down stakes, which I probably should do to protect my sides. I mean, the cavalry is decently good. Not the best, but 11 charge bonus, they can do some damage. Alright, see you on the battlefield. Alright, here we are. We're gonna wait for a bit better weather. I guess that's better. At least we can see more clear, I guess. Now, this battle is gonna be fairly hard. It's not gonna be an easy battle that we're just gonna win without any problem. Definitely not if you're gonna go fight in those hills. I want to have a bit more open field like this. That could be better. Because, well, could do damage. How many archers do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 if you count these guys. I can also put down stakes. So I can definitely put down a wall of of stakes in the ground, which could be fairly good against their cavalry. It would render their cavalry useless. So let's see how much stakes we have. That's quite a lot of stakes. That could easily destroy their infantry, their cavalry line, which is pretty good. I can't really make a wall here, which does suck, so I want to put my guys over here, put down stakes. There's a window here, definitely, but if they charge in here with their masses, they will take a massive amount of damage. Also, we have our crossbowmen here, which can put down that wall of stakes over here. Still a gap here, but this will give our front a lot more protection. Our backs will be will be having in harm, of course, but I guess we could live with that for the time being. Also, we shall move our archers all combined here, the same unit. We should not combine them yet. Also, we're gonna get our catapult and ballista combined. They will be in the front. There we go. Infantry behind of here, that would be good. We're gonna get this solid line of infantry here. One of our generals will join in. Ugluk will not join in because I want to spare him to a certain degree. We can't really put him into a line. It's kind of, wait, that's annoying. Can I put him like this? I can, but I will be in front of the catapult, which is not something I want to do. That sucks. Alright, gonna put him over here. Over here, really. Like this. And then we move in quickly in position when needed. Our cavalry will stay in the back in order to take care of their cavalry in case they charge me in the back. They'll be my guard. They will take damage. Definitely they're not capable of fighting against the cavalry of the enemy head on. But at least it's better than let him to hit my archer line or infantry line. This could be way more devastating. Also, Ugluk need to be here because he cannot be separated, let's say that way. So we're gonna start a battle, instantly pause, because I wanna know where the hell they are. Okay, that's where they are. These guys in a good position, they can fire at will, basically, for the time being, of course. We're gonna pull our archers instantly back. Maybe best in a better position than what they were doing there. That was weird. Like over here, like this, that could work. I actually would love to get my archers inside the pike wall a little bit, but that might be a bit debatable. Our infantry line need to get inside here as well, which is going to be a bit more harder to get them inside, but we can try at least. We can get them inside, but we'll be in front of the catapult, so that could be a bit nasty. Gonna get our things a bit more in the front. We probably hit our own stakes, but I can live with that for the time being, of course. And of course our walks shall go here together with Ugluk. Ugluk can stay in the back, being safe. Everyone can run. We're gonna check our line. Basically it is in the right position. Archers can actually move a little bit more to the front. Yeah, we're gonna keep our archers there. That would be good. The cavalry is not gonna be that efficient against me. Well, they're still gonna be efficient, but they're not gonna be ultra efficient as they're supposed to, as they was gonna be anyway. There's one issue though. Will they march towards me or not? I have no idea if they will fight me. That's the thing I can't say. Will they march towards me or do I have to lure them out? If I have to lure them out, that could be annoying. Very, very annoying. I'm first gonna see how they react, so I guess I'll wait, what are you? Oh, you guys are outside of the thing? Ah, that's not good. These be 2 units are going outside of the pikes or whatever stakes. That's never good, but what I can do is pull these guys to the back and actually protect my archer line. So I guess that works. Go over there. I can also use them to flank later on, so I guess that's also something. Uruk Reavers, maybe I should use them as sacrificial lambs, but hey, so they are marching towards me very, very slowly, but they are marching towards me, so it's already a start. Our catapults and ballista are in a good position, straight in the front as they're supposed to be, and they are ready to fire as soon as possible. They are still marching forward? No, they are not. So I need to lure them towards me, which is going to be hard, but I'm going to use one of my walks. Hopefully I can get a decent charge off, which allows me to get them towards me. It's a risk, don't get me wrong, it's a complete risk, and I actually could destroy my entire walk, but if you find the arch, oh actually no, they are marching towards me it seems still. At least some of the army is still, maybe they're just waiting till everyone's in position, so actually let's get our walk a little bit more in the back again. Get over here, don't hit the pikes, the stakes please, because that would be horrible. I'm gonna get 2 times speed, maybe they will Oh, actually my catapult is firing, which could be good. I mean, we can hit a few. We already hit a few here, so that's a good start already. So they might actually march towards me as soon as these guys get in position. I mean, every free shot we can get with a catapult is good, as you can see. And that's provoked them to fight me, so that's really good. Fire against their main infantry line, because that could do a lot of damage. My ballista, I need to find their general, but that's going to be hard. Probably it's one of their cavalry, but hit this guy in the middle over here. Wish my catapult could fire a bit faster than this, because they only fire 2 volleys, which is fairly slow. But hey, yeah, I'm going to fire another volley. Probably going to be a good one. Archers should be able to fire sooner or later. These guys should be capable of doing a lot of damage. We're not going to do any type of damage that way, that's for sure. We hit 1 or 2 guys there. Oh, that was a good shot. 4 guys and 5 guys with 1 ballista bolt. That's always good fire. Fire into the archers over here. Let's redirect our forces over here. We're going to fire against the archers, because the infantry needs to run through the archers anyway, so I would love to fire upon them a bit more. These guardsmen should be intercepted sooner or later. Fire that. You fire this. You fire maybe this. Pikemen's are pretty dangerous. Peacekeepers. Fire against. I mean, fire against their core infantry body, and maybe fire against their counter militiamen over here. You can also fire against the cavalry later on a little bit. Come on, let's see a couple more catapult fires. Come on. Okay, one more good volley. One more good volley could do so much damage. If they're so clumping up like they're doing right now, like a shot over here could do so much damage. Oh, it is. Oh, it hit quite a lot of men there. Another catapult, another fire. Are my guys in skirmish mode? Because that would suck if they were in skirmish mode without me knowing it. You know, these guys cannot be in skirmish mode. Okay, makes sense. Okay, they're gonna bring in a cavalry over here, which is weird that they're bringing a cavalry like that, but okay. Well, I need to react to their cavalry immediately, so you guys need to get a bit closer to this line over here, so you can react. Also, my walks need to be not so exposed for cavalry charges, so we're gonna get them a little bit more densed up here. The reason why I want to do that is because I want to not engage with my... I'm gonna actually fire against their cavalry a little bit, so they're probably gonna hit my stakes, so that's gonna be good anyway. So if we hit anything with my ballista here, probably, we hit a few of them, not too great, but we hit them at least. And we're gonna bring in our infantry forward, so you guys need to march here, here. I actually would love to get that cavalry inside first, but we're gonna walk forward. We're not gonna run forward, because that would be stupid, I think. Here, here. Yeah. And oh, you two actually do not need to do that. You guys need to stay back for the time being. Except you need to march a little bit more forward in order to protect my crossbowmen. That would be nice. Their cavalry doesn't seem to be very hesitant of charging, which is good. I mean, I like that one. I don't want them to fire charge against me. So we're gonna continue the battle here for a second. Blackwood Vale archers, those guys are nasty. I would love to fire against them with my catapult or something like that, but probably should do that as soon as this volley's over. That was completely overfiring, might I add, but yes, we're doing good here for the time being. 8% of the army is dead. We need to redirect. They're firing. They're focusing on my against my Let's get our raiders a bit more in the front here. Let's get them like this, so they can protect against these territorial guardsmen. They can't hit my my archers that well. Let's get these guys on the side as well, in order to keep protecting against the cavalry over here somewhere. Also, we're gonna fire against the cavalry over here with 2 guys. That should do some serious amounts of damage to them. As you can see, they were reacting here, so we need to intercept our raiders here. You guys can run. You guys can run and actually fight against their infantry body over here. They will charge me at this flank. I'm pretty sure they will. So my walks need to be capable of firing or charging sooner or later as well. You guys need to watch out here because you could do some serious amounts of damage to my own guys. So I have to watch out for that. I would love to bring my walks out and do some charging damage, but that's going to be very hard considering these walks of theirs still around as well. They are shaking up, so that's pretty good for me. My berserkers are in the battle, so that's always nice. They will probably react here, although they are losing men here pretty quickly. Let's bring our walks over here. Let's bring in these walks. I would rather not do them like this, but there's a lot of cavalry there, so I'm gonna bring them over here as well. I'm gonna look a little bit more in the center in order to bring morale support and also to make sure he doesn't get hit by a random attack. We're gonna use whipping. Put my guys in submission. We're gonna charge these guys quickly. We're gonna stop firing with our crossmen against them. We're gonna fire against these guys. All of these guys will fire upon basically the archers here, except you two will keep firing against these guys here, which are trying to charge me, which is gonna suck. Don't get me wrong, that charge will be dangerous for me. Although it's not gonna be that good. They actually locked the charge away, which is really good for me. Thank you guys. Actually, I should stop pausing it because, well, it's basically not that much happening. I don't need to charge constantly. This charge will be very good. It's broken their cavalry and it will do a serious amount of damage to their infantry as well. Get out there now. Let's bring our cavalry, our walks in over here as well. These walks are back into the fray. These cavalry are fighting as well. They're gonna charge into probably my infantry line, which is not gonna be that efficient, but do some amount of damage. We'll fire against their black Whiptail archers over there. We're gonna charge in here with my cavalry. Don't really want to do this, but yeah, they're gonna outrun me anyway. And this charge in the side should do some amount of damage. It's just gonna suck. Don't get me wrong, this is gonna suck. I don't want to do this, but my other walk should be able to do some serious amounts of damage in the charge, if they could get to there, of course. Let's bring in these guys over here quickly. These guys have broken as basically very fast. Also, you guys can stop firing right now because it seems to be broken through their entire infantry line, which is kind of fast, if you think about it. We have broken through extremely fast already, which I didn't expect at all. We're going to fire against their archers over here, all of us. Their cavalry seems to be completely broken as we speak, so that's incredibly fast. We did a hopefully good charge against their cavalry over here, which should be completely decimated. Probably their general, yeah it is, because he's still lasting that well. It's very unlikely he's not something like their general or something like that. I would love to get him free so I can use them for chasing my enemy down, but that's going to be very unlikely that's going to happen anytime soon. So, okay, you go after the archers over here. They seem to be, they're broken here, so I don't need to worry about them at all.
The enemy is badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Okay, so we're chasing down a lot of their men. It's good. These they are broken in mass numbers. They're just fleeing away from the battlefield, which is good for me, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm capturing them, which is really good. You guys can run, thank you. Walks here are chasing their archers down and their general, it seems. We destroyed their archers over here, which is nice. We're gonna get out of there for a second because we don't want to stay there for too long because, well, they're still firing at them, so we don't want to sustain heavy loss to our own fire. Go after them here. They can't run away that far, so you go after their Blackwoodville archers. Do that quickly. You need to get over here. Actually go after all of this infantry over here that's trying to run away. I can't allow that to happen. I need to get them all right now so they can't get inside the cell.
We've captured the enemy's general.
Perfect.
Guard him well and make it so he can see us defeat the rest of his
actually
army.
Expect them to die. Actually, they came back to fight, considering that's actually very brave of them. But I found that very unlikely they were going to do that. These guys will probably not ever come back at all, so... These guys are coming back to fight me. Impressive. Alright, so these guys are just chasing down, hopefully. Yeah, you're not chasing down, but you're... After those archers over here, you guys can stop firing right now. It's just safety precaution I'm taking over here. After these militiamen over here in the meantime, while you're actually following some guys, you might as well just charge through and kill as much as possible as well. Like kill these axe archers over here. They lost only 66 of their army. I want to kill way more than that. Okay, we're losing some men, but we should be able to kill these guys with the berserkers here. Finding their cavalry over here, which has instantly broken again, so they'll do some damage here against my reavers, but my reavers are sacrificial. I don't really care for them too much. And they should break sooner again, so doing some fair amount of damage to my reavers, so I'm not really too much of a fan of it, but hey. Okay, over these arch militia over here. Many of these farmland archers have been destroyed. These guys are breaking fairly rapidly. They are gonna fight me again, so that's pretty brave of them, I guess, but hey. Come on, you guys are not doing well on chasing stuff down. You guys are not good at this. Look how much we still need to chase down. We haven't done it yet. You guys need to go after these archers over here, so they never can come back at all. Also, these guys are broken and yet they're not dying at all. Wait, are you guys still at fire at will? I thought I told you guys to move back. Why the hell are you firing there? Did I accidentally select you guys to fire? I hope not. 3 of them left here. It's only 79% of their army's dead, so that's not good. Even something is still fighting. They're not fully broken yet, which is where. Oh, you guys are fighting. No, you're chasing. You're not fighting at all. Okay, these guys are gone, so just grab these Lebanons over here. Go over here, thank you. Grab for those guys over here. Should be able to catch them. Grab for those guys over here. We're almost there, come on. Go get them. Go get them, guys. Go get them. This unit has left the battlefield. Okay, so they have left the battlefield. Those 33 are not going to be dead anymore, so look after these guys so none of these guys escape anymore. That's going to be nice if that could happen. There's only 4 of them left here. 81% of their army is dead. I would love to get it to 100%, but that's going to be impossible. Grab these archers over here, thank you. Completely destroy them. Should be most of them gone. These are only 10, they should not come back at all. 7 should not be come back as well. 10 should be tried with these 10 over here. It's pretty boring, isn't it? Let's get to them speed. And 29 over here still, and 56. We need to get rid of those though. Actually, there are 2 units here. We need to get rid of both. Whoa! Look! What are you? Whoa! What is this? The reinforcements. I forgot about him, didn't I? Alright. Yeah, that's something I did forget about. Go after him over here. And let's bring every infantry here. Let's look to fight, I guess. One is fast up though, but this guy's here. Just need to lock him and surround him completely. Ubuluk is taking horrendous amounts of damage. You should stay alive though. As soon as those archers get in position, they should be dead sooner or later. Actually, no, I don't want to get my archers in position because that would suck so much. I need to get one of my cavalry in position, but that's going to be very hard to get to. We got these pikemen over here. That's going to be the massive part of this. Yeah, that's one of the generals. What are you? You are Uruk Reavers. You're not going to help too much against them, but I guess it's something. Uruk is dying horribly, though. That's never a good thing. Well, he's getting surrounded, so he should take some serious amount of damage. The cavalry is not that great. Well, actually, what I'm saying is pretty great. 10 damage is pretty good. And they're still charging, it seems. They can do some serious amount of damage, these guys. Look at that, they're ripping my berserkers into pieces. Look at that. Holy crap, they're ripping my general and my berserkers into pieces. Even though they're completely surrounded, they're not charging anymore. They shouldn't be doing that well. Not in a straight up fight. There's nothing that can guarantee them to do so well.
If we continue like this...
Alright, so the last army did basically a lot of damage to me, but we however killed a lot of men, 1,311, but we also lose a lot of men. 556 is quite a major loss, but we killed the most. Let's see. Probably my walks did because of the capturing, but that's about it really. My walks captured about 400, 200 here. Not too bad, but also my Oh, that's my walk, so I was walking completely wrong. My berserkers, okay. But berserkers also took a lot of damage here. Those were berserkers that were fighting against the cavalry, and they took massive amount of losses. I'm not too sure why they lost so much, but they did. Even though they should have bonus against cavalry, but hey, so be it. But it's the first major battle against Gondor, and it worked out. We lost a lot of men, but of course we're an orc faction. We're supposed to lose a lot of men, but we took out more men than we actually were fighting, so that's pretty good. Also took out one of the generals. So it's a small farm member. I don't even know who he is, but I guess it's one family member. So yeah, I'll end the episode here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you come like, if you did, subscribe for this episode, and thank you for watching. See you guys next time. See you then. Bye.